Hey guys, working on a 20. Whoa. Hey y'all. Yeah, that's what I thought. We're working on a 2011 Nissan Altima, or Amitla. We're working on a Nissan Amitla Altima, 3.5 SR, basket case. Honestly, it needs paint work. That's why it's in here. If you've seen any of my other videos, that's why it's in here. Got to figure out this. Got to do the wheels. This side actually is pretty decent, considering what the other side looks like. We're gonna fix this fender. See if I could show you guys that. Pull the inner fender down and whatnot, and bring it out. Got a new bumper cover for it. Gonna need a fog light cover. Got a new upper grille. Looks like it needs a bottom one as well. Gonna fix all the chips in the hood. See about getting new headlights for it. Really, I was planning last night on painting the whole car. Well, I'm gonna paint the whole car. This door has some terrible bodywork. If I walk the camera back and forth, I'm sure you could see it. I mean, it's not nice. So we're gonna block that. There's a little dinger here. There's a dinger here. There's just, it needs gone over. It's gonna be a nice car. Might as well do it. Do it right. Make it look nice and give somebody a good car, you know? But yeah, it's got on the back bumper, and the trunk lid's pretty good for the most part. But tell you what, by the time the quarters get painted, you buff this out, you're still going to see some of these marks in it. From experience, you're going to see a lot of them marks in it. So, going to paint the trunk lid as well. Like I said, the back bumper. There's dinger. This second time walking around it, I'm seeing more. Another dinger. Boy, what did I sign up for? What did I sign up for? But yeah, good tires. Car runs and drives nice. Just somebody didn't take care of it. I mean, I cleaned it up last night. There was so much. There was, honest to God, there was trash all over the place. You can see it in the camera better than what I can see it in person, though. It smells good in there, though. It smells like Tide or Clorox or something. Actually, it's probably these. Yeah, Clorox. Because I'm sure that probably broke. Yeah, you kind of see it. But yeah, that actually smells like what it smells like in there. But yeah, this trash can was empty. That was all out of this. So yeah, I'm gonna do some pulling of parts. Gonna get the wheels off of it. Gonna get the inner fenders off of it. I don't know if you guys really want to see any of that. But yeah, I might film it. I might not. So here's the guessing. Well, battery smoked in us, so we're gonna lube them up because they always break. I'd prefer not to break them if we can help it. So nice little bit of penetrant. Leave it sit on there for a little bit. Always peeves me off whenever you see guys just spray it and just go right to town. And why did it break? I don't understand. I put penetrant on it. Well, leave it sit. Let it work. Damn. But anyways, it really blows my mind that there was no main harness disconnect for these headlights. But man, got them off. Got them off, and I think this is going to be easier fixing what I thought it was going to be. It should pop pretty much right out. Get all this bad bodywork off of here. So I'll grind all this off first, and then we'll do some metal work. Because how they did this ain't very good. It probably wasn't bad for... No, it probably ain't too good, because probably whenever this was done is probably actually a newer car. But what I'd like to do is pull the mirrors, these trims. I'm gonna leave the side skirt on it. Still need to figure out the rear bumper, why it's out. That's one of my main concerns. Most of this, like the trunk lid, this is just gonna be wet sanding. That's just like I'm not even wet sanding. I could do that with 500 on my DA, and then that'll be ready for paint. Most of the top is like that. Most of the bodywork is just in this door, in that fender over there, and fixing some chips. That's really about it. It ain't bad. It really ain't bad. It looked worse than what it is in person. I don't know how it comes across in camera, but yeah, we'll get her. We'll get her. It'd be really awesome to get this thing in primer today. I don't see a reason it's not, other than filming. But enough jibber jabber, and I'm gonna get back to work. I'm gonna get these pulled off, and we'll get to it's Sunday, by the way, for anybody that cares. Do the door panels. Gotta get door panels off to take the mirrors off. So best thing to do, grab your favorite screwdriver and have accidentally shut the phone off with your index finger. You gotta use your 3 hands. So I said 3 hands. There we go. You pop this off. I have a trim tool for this, but yeah, pop that off. Eject that off onto the floor. Oop. Hit yourself in the face. This piece of trim right here needs to come off. I'm actually going to use my trim tool because I don't want to mar it up. You gotta get under it. If you can get under it, it comes off pretty easy. And if you don't know how to do this stuff, guys, well, just take your time, study it. And typically stuff like this, like the mass-produced stuff, is just clips. And also the switches need to come out. So same thing, just get under it, be careful. And that pulls off. And all it is, that little tab right there, you push that in and that pops off. The same with this one here. You push that and it pops off. Other than that, there's a 10mm or a Phillips. There's a Phillips, and you got another 10mm or Phillips. After that, just come along the bottom, pry that out. Then you got the couple rods for your thing and your thing. Then you got a light down here. Figure I'd show you this. You just pop that, and then pull and eject. Whenever you go to put that back together, all you do is, you know, the reverse of what you did. Yeah, just like that. Pop that off. The light down here was a little bit more of a pain in the butt with just the with two hands, let alone trying to do it with a camera. So I'm actually going to pop the light housing out of the door panel and do it that way, just because it's easier for me. It might not be easier for you, so do what you feel. That's what I did. As for the mirror, it's really straightforward. Just pop that guy off. You got to do that before or after the door panel comes off. But let's see, I didn't bring my 10mm over. These 3 10s. This guy here. Yeah, I'll show you. Push that tab down and pull. That's all. Just this tab here. Because whenever you push this tab down, you see that upper piece moving? Yeah, right there. This is what catches in this here. Yeah, so you push that down and it lets this clear this little groove right here. So that's how them come apart. And this is all wet, so I'm assuming this is gonna have a floor don't feel wet, so that might not be a problem. I'm not too familiar with Nissans. Okay, you guys ever just have a tool in your hand and you can't find it? So you're looking all over the place and you're like, oh yeah? Yeah. Me neither. But show you what I'm gonna do, because I am not digging into this. Not digging into this. Nope, can't make me. I'm just gonna pull the pull this piece off, door handle out. I'm gonna take the gaskets out, slide the door handle back on. You have to take that out to unplug the thingy. I'm gonna give you guys another tip. Emblems. I always usually use a butter knife, or not a butter knife, a bread knife, you know, long serrated one. But putty spreader. I'll say from damaging the paint. I know it's getting repainted, but the trunk lid is pretty decent. I didn't find any dents on it, so we're just gonna shove this underneath the emblem and call it what it is. Emblem removal tool. Don't need no stinking butter knife, bread knife. Do several at one time. Why not? Yeah, you'll get some scratches. So it's be careful if you're debadging a car that you're not going to be painting. I mean, them will buff out, but I mean, why risk it if you're going to do this and want to take care? Get some tape. Put some tape along the emblem. That way you're not marring your paint. See me, I don't care. I don't know if you have a better technique of doing this. I'm sure there is. There's always a better way of doing something. Even whenever you find a better way than what I'm doing here, there's a better way than that. But yeah, other than emblems, spoiler, taillights, back bumper, I went around and marking, which missed one. Little dingers. Obviously the door is just shit, so here we have it. Stripped down, ready for blocking. Dents galore. Every time I walk past I see more, but not taking the door handles out. I did spin the bolts out, and I started messing, and I'm like, you know what, juice is not worth the squeeze. So what I did do is I did pull these out. I think I might have showed this already, but I'm not sure because a lot of things happened for me, so I'm just gonna say it again. Pulled the doohickey out, cut the doohickey. Nope, not over here, over here. I cut the doohickey because this has a wire going in because it has door locks. I fixed this guy here. Just loosen this up, push that back in, because it looks like they might have caught it on something. There's a scuff right there, but yeah, fixed that. Leaving a bumper cover on it. Got the spoiler off, emblems off, license plate light out. I still need to pull these out, pull this off, clean the glue off. There's scuff there, scuff there, scuff there, scuff there. Dents on the gas door. I can't tell you the last time I seen a dented gas door. It's been a long time, but they managed to do it. However they did it, I have no idea, but they did it. Inner fenders are out. Ground effects are staying on. These are PC parts that are getting painted. Spoiler, the license plate light housing, hickey, mabobber, and the 4 spats. Yeah, did the same thing over here. Pulled this out. Yeah, pulled that out, cut this, pulled the gasket out of it. And another dent. Hood's really clean dent-wise. I just found the one. I'll go over it again because I got to take the I'm betting that's an aluminum hood. I'm betting. Yeah, because that's a shiny chip. No big deal. We will take care of it. Yeah. So I'm gonna start with this fender. Gonna see what we could get out of this. I don't know if I should grind the filler off there first. Then, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we'll see what happens when we get there. Yep. And there's a decently straight fender. I got a little bit of tin canning. That's, well, it was worked on before. That's from the metal being stretched. So what I'll have to do there is I'll get the torch, I'll heat it up, I'll get the dolly behind there and hammer it, and it'll more or less relax the metal. The molecules are really tense right now in the metal, and that's what causes that. But you go to do body work over that, and even if you're careful, say down the road somebody goes to even wax it, really, your whack, oh, yep, there goes your body work. So I'll do that, then that's ready for filler. All these light scuffs and whatnot, they'll come out with a, well, not come out, they'll appear a bit better with a blocking with 220. Then I'll put glaze over it along with this back bumper. That's just real light glaze work. Same with these, all glaze work. This door is going to be a different story. I'm probably going to block it with 220, see what I could get out of it. Maybe I could get all of it out, because it more or less looks high than it is low. There's a couple little dingers that might need a little bit of filler, but it's really not bad at all. Car will go a lot faster than what I was initially thinking. But yeah, it's Sunday. I'm gonna go eat, come back here in a little bit and hit her hard, right in the face. Alrighty, we'll get this shrunk. Where was it? Right there. Right there is where we're gonna heat it. You don't need nothing fancy, just maybe turn the gas on first. Jeez. Don't need fanciness, just need heat. We're gonna get her bright red. Size of a dime or so. See how it comes out. Should have wore gloves. Yep, should have wore gloves. Shut this off. Let that cool down a little bit. It looks alright. I need to come out with a smidge. See if we got it or not. Might surprise you, but it's still hot. Don't do this. Oh yeah, not bad. And see that? Got its thing back. So, just so that doesn't rust. Just so it doesn't rust. Honestly, probably doesn't matter anyways. I'm gonna sand it some more. Would like her dry. A lot of people say, is my technique that stretched the metal. But realistically, if you believe that, it's stupid. It's not my technique. It's not my technique. If My technique, stretch that metal. Explain it to me. The damage, stretch the metal, not my technique. But yeah, that's how you shrink metal. It'd be nicer if I had gotta take you out of that. It'd be nicer if I had a hammer that was made for it. Almost looks like a tenderizing hammer. Little fella. What's up, bro? What are you doing? You wanna be body man? Huh? You wanna be body man? Huh? Oh, turn your back on me. Cute little fella. On this episode, I get bit by a spider and turn into Spider-Man. Yeah, let's not. And this goes without saying, whenever you do this type of work, you want to, you want to make sure that's coated with something. Cavity wax, fluid film, what have you, because that will rust, and it will rust through very quickly. So, yeah, always make sure you coat that with something. Not too shabby. Well, that's an OEM bumper cover. Judging by how tweaked that fender was once before, I'd like to pull that out a little bit. Just give it a nice yank. I heard a pop, but I'll tell you what, it's not set in no more now. I think it looks pretty good. Yeah, this side here lines up really, really splendid. I think bumper cover's a winner. That's raw plastic, so we'll shoot some Bulldog over that, then some sealer. Probably won't even scuff it. But yeah, got a little bit of trimming here to do. But yeah, just got to do body work on the fender. Then we can move on with the process. It's already 3 something today. Still Saturday, or not Saturday, Sunday. Still Sunday. Let's see what we could get done. I'm just gonna blast and see where I could get. I'll bring you back with an update here in a little bit. Getting close. Getting really close. Finishing glaze. Dinger. That's what that mess looks like. Almost all of it blocked out. I had a little bit there and just this line and dent that I didn't see. But yeah, that I don't know. It's called a block. You block it. You don't. No, you don't do that. You block it, prime it, block it, sand it, prep it, paint it. But Dents, 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 dents. I don't know what to do with you. It's attached. Okay, yeah, I'm taking that off. I'm taking it off. Taking that off. I'm taking that off. I'm gonna paint you off the car. I'm gonna paint you off the car. I'm gonna paint you two with that and those. I'll be back. Just a reminder, keep your body lines in check. I was off maybe 1/8 inch, but it doesn't look like much whenever you're in body filler and guide coat, but once you get paint on there, it's gonna look bad. So put your bumpers on, re-hang your doors, whatnot, and just go to town with guide coat and making sure everything's straight. And so what I'll do here, since this is where it needs to be, and this line here that I scribed is where it's supposed to be, I'll just work this in, but everything else is in 220. Should be pretty smooth sailing. I'm gonna leave the hood for tomorrow. I want to get the both sides in primer tonight. It's like 7 o'clock right now, so I should be done probably around 8:30. Then hit it again tomorrow. I'll reblock everything that I primed, make sure everything's nice and straight, because this is like a dark cherry color. If there is any waves or bobbles, you're gonna see it. So I'll block it again, and I'll get the hood prepped, and I'll get that back bumper smoothed out. I'll prime both of them, and if the sides need reprimed again, I'll reprime the sides. It's just an extra little piece of insurance. So yeah, let's get on with the show. Almost forgot I was filming a video. Got it primered last night, as I got done around 9:15. So yeah, she's all in primer. I put guide coat on it. I'm gonna block it. Whenever I was priming it, I seen a couple little in this door yet, so I'm gonna block it, and block it, and block it. I'm gonna use my small block. This is the Marine model. Honest to God, that's what they call that. But I'm gonna block that door. The fender had a little dent here. I'm gonna focus on where I remember the dents were, but still concentrating on the flat panels, flat parts of the panels. Yeah, bodywork turned out nice there. Yeah, everything looks pretty good on this side. Once again, I'll use that Marine block on this side, just make sure everything's straight. This is 220 I'm blocking this with. Then I got to do the bottom of the doors. I noticed that last night whenever I was taping this off. It's light stone chips in the bottom of the door. You probably hear it, but along with the ground effect. So I'm gonna paint all that. So yeah, I'll bring you along for the ride for blocking that door over there. The rest of it, you could imagine the excess amounts of fun that I'm having sanding my life away, waiting for a brand new day. Yeah, I'll keep my day job. that. As you see, where I was focusing on yesterday is nice and straight. Honestly, this is nice and straight as well, because that's what it looked like yesterday. But this right here, it's a little low. That will come out with primer. So I'll prime this again, block it with 220, then I should be able to go over it with 500 or 600 on my DA, smooth it all out. But the rest of the door is nice and straight. And it feels nice and straight too. That's I might go over that with a little bit of filler. I might. But I'm gonna get the blocking. Come back with a update for you. Door bad. Well, I tell you what, insert foot in mouth. Oy, 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 oy. Well, it's gonna need another coat. Very, 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 very thin coat, but it's gonna need one. Right there, smack dab in the middle of the door. Right there. Oh, I still got you zoomed in. There we go. You can see a lot better now. Yeah, it's I can still feel it there. And just to blend everything in, I'll give it a coat probably from here-ish to here-ish. Like I said, very, very thin, but want it uniform. That way I know it's straight before I put that other coat of primer on it. Because I hope the next coat of primer is it. So yeah, rest of it looks pretty nice. Yeah, there was a dent that I missed. Yeah, that's fender's nice. I gotta do the hood. There's chips in the hood. This fender turned out really nice, really straight. Door's nice and straight. Quarter's nice and straight. No blow-throughs on this side, but still gonna reprime it because this is in 220. By the time you go to sand it with 500, it'll be through. I gotta prime this anyway, so another coat, just be, you know, work, words, math, cars. All right, there it is. It's ready for primer, and this is final primer. I'm gonna put 3 nice coats on the hood, 2 down this side. We're gonna do 1 to 2 on the back bumper, depending on how much we got mixed up and left in the cup. We're going 2 on this quarter panel, 3 on this door, 2 on this fender. I don't know if I showed it, but I put 2 coats of glaze. I mean, thin, just, you know, it's glaze. And that door should be straight as an arrow. You could see how thin it is. I mean, that's how much it yeah. But yeah, let's I'll bring you back when this is in primer, show you what she looks like. Gray, not as pretty as that purple though. monsoon raging outside. Perfect day to do some blocking. Yeah, perfect day to do anything. Weather sucks. Should move to Florida and retire. Then I realized you need money to do that. Which is bullshit. It's currently 3 o'clock. I'm just starting my day. What this here is guide coat. Put it over everything that you're wanting to sand. You can tell your lows and highs, or if you got more sanding to do. Gets all the nooks and crannies. Shows you sand scratches and everything. Very, very helpful tool. You don't exactly need it, but if you're doing it without it, it ain't fun. Not that this is fun. Unless you enjoy it, then it's fun. And that just makes you crazy. I enjoy it. I will watch paint dry. Okay, I'm gonna get the rest of this, the thing, and I'll bring y'all back. Mission status critical. Energy levels depleted. Must finish. Problem door. I bring you updates. Got everything blocked down in 220. Everything is straight as an arrow, including problem door. So yeah, put everything back in guide coat. I'm gonna take it down with 500. 500 on my AirVantage DA. AirVantage, but it's electric. Tell you what, well worth the money. This thing's seen a lot of cars, and it's not just little jobs. I mean, it's usually stuff like this where it's pretty much, might as well say I'm painting the whole car. Everything but the roof. I have problems with the roofs. My problem is I don't like doing them. Go figure. But yeah, I'm gonna do this door, see what it turns out like. Straight wise, because 500 grit, you'll see it'll have a little bit of a shine to it. I'm gonna do that, then I am done for the night. I don't care, it can kiss my butt. I'm gonna bring you back probably, I don't know if I'm gonna bring you back tomorrow, because I have a sale to go to tomorrow, as well as I gotta run to another car lot and pick up a car. I'll probably not feel like doing this. But enough rambling. I'm gonna get this done. I'm gonna show you, try to show you on camera, if you can see the straightness of it. Alrighty, here we go. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Sanding it all down with 500. That's with the DA, and wet sanding places where I can't get with the DA. Washed it, power washed the floor, did up inside the fender wells and everything. inside the door jambs. I did the motor again. Did under the hood. Just you name it. Just clean. I mean, mostly the surface that you're painting and around the surface you're painting, floor, wheel wells, body, door jambs. Like my workbench is not clean. My walls are not clean. My garage door is not clean. I mean, if this was all I ever did was just paint, not doing bodywork, just paint, this place would be sterile. But to keep up with all the dust from doing bodywork and painting in the same area, forget about it. I mean, this is just over the night. I mean, it doesn't look like much, but there's a bit of dust on it. That's just from being in here. So whenever you get your thing all clean, get it masked, tack it, spray it. Don't dilly-dally and, assume that you washed it, it's clean. You gotta wipe it down yet, and all this other stuff. But anyways, do a lot of rambling. I don't know if I can get this on camera, how nice this is. Nice and straight. Really, really nice and straight. The door has a bobble in it, and I'm not chasing it. Not chasing it. Did enough work to it. So I'm gonna get this masked, which is what I was working on whenever I realized that I didn't film anything. Gonna get this masked. It is Thanksgiving. I'd love to paint it today. I would, but by the time I get it masked, and it's already 1 o'clock. Having a hard time moving. Wore out. Gonna get this masked. Then tomorrow I will throw some paint on it. Just open up the can and go on it. But bring it back and see what this thing looks like. Alright, got the car all back masked. All I gotta do is run the plastic sheeting over it. I lied. I gotta do this. See that? Whenever you think you're done, you're not done. But got it all back masked. Put the plastic sheeting over it. Drape it side to side. Run around the perimeter. Retape all your seams. Then it's all ready to go. Gonna do that tomorrow because I'm gonna go get some turkey. So enjoy your Thanksgiving, or at least I hope you enjoyed your Thanksgiving. Alright, see you tomorrow. And there we have it. It only took 3 days to mask it. But yeah, make sure you pull your plastic tight. Run, little buddy, run! I saved 2 of them off this car. I'm sure that's not the same one, because there was one up there, one back here, one over there, and now that one. But yeah, make sure you pull your plastic tight. You'll get this that effect there. And the tighter your plastic, the less dirt you get in your paint. Be a little helpful tip for you. But drape it over the entire car. Try to make it even side to side. That's if you're doing the whole car. If you're just doing one side, bring it over this way a little bit. Like if you're doing this side, have it more over this way, then you have a little bit more drapeage. But this car, being the size that it is, it worked out pretty perfect. It's pretty even on either side. It come down pretty even. But yeah, drape it down, pull it tight, do your seamage, then all 4 corners. Just give it a little wrap, then I tape it. I might do that one more time over here because this is where I started. Make sure it's all kosher. But yeah, it's like that the whole way around. I masked inside the hood, did up underneath and underneath. That way it's clean. Same way with the door jambs. Trunk I did not, because the trunk is back masked and there's no way for paint to get in there. This here was a different case, just because of how I'm doing it, I guess. There's more than one way to skin a cat. What works for me might not work for you, and what works for you might not work for me. So just remember that whenever if you're watching this to learn, or just watching it for entertainment. If you're watching this for entertainment, you poor bastard. Whew. Nah, I appreciate you. But I'm gonna get this tacked off. Wax and grease remover. I'm gonna use window cleaner, help with any water, or not water-based oils, but from your hands. Because wax and grease remover will not take it off. If you had a sweaty handprint right here, and you used wax and grease remover, you'll still see the sweaty handprint. So yeah, just be known of that. And I'm gonna have to do something with him, because he is gonna get in this paint, and it would actually pain me to see that little creature die. See, he's a cute little bugger. Look at him. Hey, Mr. Webby. I'm gonna call him Webbs. He's looking to jump on me. Give him some space. Hey, little fella. They are cute, though. Alright, get back to work. Car is clean. One thing you don't want to neglect is your air hose. Clean at least where you got the thing going. It has dust all over it. You're gonna get it in your paint. But yeah, car's all clean. Bringing us back with the final coat of color. This is called Red Zone Black, by the way. The paint is it's black, high strength black, high strength white, and russet pearl. That's all it is. Wouldn't know it by looking at it. It's beautiful, beautiful dark cherry color. But yeah, I'll bring you back with the final coat of color. Then after that, I'll bring you in with the final coat of clear. now I'm wrapping up this video. All put together, new headlights, new fog light, painted the wheels, calipers, cut the rotors, resurfaced the brake pads, washed it. Pretty nice old car. Hopefully I never have to see it again. Door turned out good. Alright, see y'all on the next one.